All right, today we're back on another episode of What is Your Story? And today we got another guest. He's here to share a story. First question we're going to start off with is what's your name?
Marco
And Marco, where are you originally from?
El Campo,
And how old are you?
62,
62? So what year were you born?
1960.
And in El Campo, how was your childhood growing up?
I really didn't spend my childhood there. I spent it in Galveston. I was born over there. I stayed about a year. Then we went back and forth. That's all my people were from. The knives throwers over there. They believe in using knives.
Yeah.
They want to get up close to somebody.
Okay. So your childhood growing up, so what? It was in Galveston, and then you went back to El Campo,
I went over here.
just straight over here. And growing up, how was your childhood growing up?
Well, it was pretty easy. It was fairly innocent. Wasn't no drugs going around then. At least not in my household. They just started getting drugs till I turned about 15. Then after that, it was on.
So growing up, did you have a mom? Did you have a dad?
Yeah.
And were they in your life?
Yeah, kind of, but they were mostly like into themselves.
So you had to find like your own love, your own way.
Yep.
I got you. I got you. So speaking of drugs and stuff, what kind of drugs did you try at first?
First drug I tried that I considered a drug was marijuana.
And how was the experience for your first time?
First time it was weird. It was kind of like I started tripping out a little bit, because it kind of hit me kind of strong. And then I like started looking around real quick, doing this, doing that. And my fault partner, well, he's not my fault partner, my homeboy, he was like, "Man, let's go, man, let's go, man, let's go." He was all really paranoid. He said, "Man, let's go, let's go. Let's go." We got on our bikes, took off. We had found that first bag of weed,
So you didn't buy it, you found it.
found it
Where did you find it at?
in Greenwood.
Okay, okay. So how did you roll it up?
We just threw it in the paper, rolled that joker up. We had the big old banana papers then, Easy Riders. We didn't break it up, just rolled it up. I rolled him one, we were smoking it. We started tripping out. He took off.
And you stayed.
I stayed. I stayed and got out till my buzz went away. Then I left.
Okay, okay. So if your parents found out you were smoking weed at that time, what would have happened to you?
Well, tell me to stop.
They wouldn't like discipline you in any way,
No,
so they weren't too strict.
nah.
So they were like easy parents. Okay, okay. So in your teenage year, I mean, yeah, like your teenage years, what were your like goals in life? What did you want to do?
Well, I really didn't. I was too young to really think about goals. I was thinking like more like thinking about money. If I make this amount of money, I could turn it, do another again, do it another, do another, till it gets bigger and bigger. That's what I was really dealing on with that money.
So how did you earn money?
Doing odd jobs, odd runs.
Could you explain it?
Well, like odd jobs was like somebody come around the neighborhood. Hey, we got this job going on, tear down or whatever. We'll get up, jump in the truck, go haul that, go do it. Be gone 5, 6 days, whatever. Come back, party with the money. That's what it all was about to me, partying.
That's what it was all about back in the day.
Yep.
Just party, party, party
Till now.
until now. So you still party till this day. Okay, we're gonna get it more into that here later on. But did you have a girlfriend in your teenage years?
Yeah.
Did you have any kids?
Nope.
No kids. Okay, I got you. I got you.
I didn't start having my kids till about 20 years ago.
So you're about 40 something. Your first kid. I got you. Um, and since like growing up and stuff like that, how many friends did you have
Two,
compared to now?
two,
And friends now, how many do you have?
probably about three.
And if you could describe a friend, like how would you want a friend? Like how would you describe that person? Like
Well,
how do you want them to be?
I would like him to be loyal, mostly to himself. Because he can't be loyal to me if he ain't loyal to himself. So if he can find himself, he find me.
I got you. I got you. I see you're all tattooed and stuff. Where you get them tattoos from? When was your first tattoo? How old were you?
17.
17? And what tattoo was that?
It's right here. Little low rider.
Could you explain the tattoo?
Yeah, I seen it in the Low Rider magazine. You know, I was locked up. You know, I was ready going to prison. I was like, as soon as I turned 17, they shot me to prison. I went to Ferguson unit. I seen that tattoo in the magazine. I said, oh, man, that's nice. You know, put it on.
I got you. I got you. If if you don't mind me asking, what did you go to prison for?
Verbal rehabilitation.
And could you describe that day?
Well, not really, because it was like, I don't know, it's kind of like everything was running into each other, you know? DWI, bird habitation, criminal mischief, all these cases were getting all together, like they were fucking waiting for them to come up, you know?
Yeah.
They really didn't affect me.
Did drugs interfere at that time of your life? Like, what was that the reason you got in trouble because of drugs?
Yeah,
What drug were you doing?
marijuana, speed,
Okay, so what got you into speed?
just trying to be active, trying to keep up with everybody.
At that time, was everybody doing speed around you?
Yeah, there was kind of, some of them were, most of the girls were doing it.
Okay.
The guys were like, you know, like they're waiting their turn or something, you know?
Yeah. So, who was the first person you did that with?
My cousin,
Do you still talk to your cousin?
Nope.
Got you. I
Had
got
to
you.
cut him loose, man. He wasn't no good, man.
You had to cut a lot of bad people out of your life through your lifetime, huh? So, what drugs do you do now?
Well, I do smoke weed. That good weed they got like this right here.
Good Texas weed,
Whew.
huh? I got you, man. I got you. And do you smoke weed every day?
Every chance I get.
You get. Do you do any other drugs?
Yeah, I did a little math here and there, you know. It wasn't really what I thought it was, you know. It's kind of like I got a lot of shit done. That's about it. But it didn't give me no high, you know. Like I said, get you high. You could just do this. You could do this and that, you know. It didn't do that to me. It I was just speeding. But the Stola, now that was a different story. They had that crack when it came in. I think it came in, I think 82. It hit Houston.
And how old were you?
I was like, let me see. I was about 23, 24.
Okay.
It came from Houston. Usually it comes from El Paso, comes straight over here, you know, to Galveston County, all
Okay.
these little areas first.
Yeah.
So when it came over here, I heard them jumped on it.
So whenever you first did, that drug, what was the feeling of it?
Man, it was badass.
How did you do the drug? Snort it? Smoke it?
Well, let me see. Smoked it. Because I didn't know you could snort it.
Okay.
It was crack, you know, it was rock
Yeah.
powder.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about how you smoke crack or even do crack. Could you explain how do you do crack?
Yeah, you could just once they rock it up for you. See, I don't know how to rock it. If I knew how to rock it, I would have saved a whole lot of money.
Okay.
So what they do, they rock it, fill it in that pipe, get the end, you hit it, straight to the brain.
Did that first hit change your life?
Yeah, it did. Sure did.
Do you ever do it still?
Yeah. Any drug I ever done, I run across it, I'm gonna do it.
I got you. I got you. So, would you call yourself a drug addict?
No, I would just I'll call myself not no drug addict. That's too strong. I'll say I was I don't know, man, more of a adventure type of thing, you know,
I got you. I got you.
and money wise too.
So how do you make money now?
Same way.
Just keep on, like
I
side
run.
hustles.
Yep.
I got you.
I run across the people doing it again. They come back around. They come, they go, come and go.
And your current situation now, do you live in a house? Do you live in a,
Yeah,
like, where do you live?
down 3rd Street.
Okay. Um, is it a house?
Yep,
I got you. I got you. I
a
got you.
family house.
Family house. So was it passed down to you
My sister.
from your sister? So you and your sister are tight, like closest? Like,
Yeah, she lives in somewhere down the road now. She don't
okay,
live over here.
okay. I got you. I
So
got
I
you.
just live by myself, you know. All these girls try to come over here and try to flim flam and try to get you to do the movie. I let them move in for 2 days. After that, they got to go.
Oh man. Oh man. So you're a player now, huh?
I wouldn't call it being a player, but I ain't gonna be played.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be played, especially now in today's age, especially, depending on what type of women you're messing with too,
Yeah,
and if they're in drugs, and stuff like that, they're trying to use,
try to find a place to
yeah,
hide out.
to hide out and just do the drugs. And I'm glad you're one of the people that, hey, it's not here.
Yeah, they got to go,
Yeah,
man.
I got you. I got you.
I get what I want. They got to go. You know,
Yeah, I
they're out of
got you.
here.
I got you. I got you. Um, do you have a car?
Nope,
Do you have a bike?
kinda.
So how do you get around?
Well, I just stay around the neighborhood.
Okay.
When I go, gotta pay bills and stuff. I just catch a ride. When my sister come that day, we go through the bills and come back.
Okay. And just a couple more questions. Well, not really too many questions, but if you had like a like a message for the world or anything, like, what would it be?
I'll tell them, don't listen to the hype bullshit. The only way you can find something, if it's good or not, is you do it yourself. If you depend on somebody else's word, you're out of there. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear. They ain't gonna tell you what you're gonna hear, what you want to hear. So to me, man, just do what you're doing. You got to keep on doing it till you ready to stop doing it. Then you say, man, I'm quitting doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now.
I got you. I got you. Since we're in this neighborhood and stuff like that, do you have any problems with anybody in the neighborhood you walk around? Like, since you move around, do you have any problems
Yeah, I
with
have
anybody?
with one guy. He gets a big mouth. I beat him up one time. I told nobody. I didn't tell nobody I beat him up. I told him he beat me up. You know. He was, man, me and that dude was real tight, man. I don't know, man. Drugs did it to him, man.
So,
Turned snitching and everything.
so what was it about that drug? Like, because since you were hanging out with him, probably 9 times out of 10 you were probably doing the drugs with him.
Yeah.
So how did it like affect him more than it did you?
I say that dude. Say he'll do a hit. He's out of there. He just start talking bullshit. And if he got his gun, he gonna put it in his hand, wave it, He never pointed it at me, but he's still waving it around, And we're in a little RV.
Okay. So it wasn't too much space inside, and he's
Nah,
just waving it around.
yeah.
And
I
then whenever he was waving it around, what did you do?
He was talking noise. He just man, these people doing this. Man, they're sending somebody to my house. All this stuff right here. He's tripping out on this stuff.
Yeah.
It's just getting stronger. He's starting to believe it more. So we saw what I say, man. You gotta put that gun up, man. He kind of looked at me kind of strange, like, man, what do you want me to put the gun up for? He got one. He's getting paranoid at the same time. So he goes, I'll put it up. So he gets it and just puts it up in a drawer. I said, no, take the bullets out of there. You think you can put the drawer? Ain't nobody gonna come over here. He goes, no, it's all right like that. I said, well, I'm going then. He goes, I put it. So he took the bullets out, put the bullets over here, and put the gun over there. That's how I had him do it every time I went to his house.
So he used to just hallucinate every time he would do a drug with you?
And I know he's gonna do this, but yet I still go over there. We get high and go through the same changes again.
Just because that was your friend and
Yeah,
how tight you were with him.
yeah,
But that shows you, you're a real friend because you had loyalty for him. You know what I mean? No matter
yeah,
if he changed up or his actions were changing, you
yeah.
still remain the same, and that's what it always should be. And I have one more question, or not one more question. That if you had like one more question. If you had like a message for like the people that are thinking about doing hard drugs, what would you tell them?
Don't do it. Stay in your lane because you're getting out the lane. You're going too fast. And new people don't play out there. You got somebody who don't got nothing, only his brain. And he uses that brain to make money. If he sees you coming, that's money. He's going to go up to you and play on you. And 9 out of 10, you're going to fall for it. And sometimes both of them be playing each other. So they snap that they're playing each other, they can become friends. Now, them two compete against other people now. Strange.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah, it is. Really is. It's even getting crazier.
Yeah.
Because all these people come from other countries coming over here, messing with our buzz.
Yeah.
And that's what all the United States is about, their buzz.
It's the American dream, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, I appreciate you, Marco, for even sharing your story and,
No problem.
Giving, advice to, other people out there in this world.
Yeah, they got to do it themselves, man. Because you can't hate something without hating them.
Got you. And that's it for this episode. I appreciate you.
No problem.